What is up, everybody? It is Last Dragon. It is Cydrake, and Danger is here too. It is time for the weekend challenge. Are you ready, Cydrake?
Of course, ready? I'm always ready.
Cydrake was born ready. It looks like we're having a little bit of an issue with Twitch. Go figure. So we're going to go ahead and switch ourselves over to the YouTube stream because that always works every time. So I'm switching over to the YouTube stream so everybody can see it. All right, and there we go. All right, so everybody, you know the rules. You know how it works. It is all about challenging Cydrake. Whoever wins the most, as always, whoever wins the most is the one who wins either a gold foil or a Chaos Legion pack. It's up to you. So, Danger, are you here with us right now?
Yes, I am.
Danger, let's go ahead and go straight to you. Let's just jump straight into it. Let's talk about the AMA. Let's talk about the things that are going on. Your screen is up, so I know that, I know you're in the right spot. So please feel free to enlighten us on everything that is going on in regards to the AMA.
Sure. So big AMA this week. These things are getting just one kind of general comment off the top is they're getting better and better put together. It's not really like an hour and a half of aggro with his feet up answering random questions anymore. They actually kind of have a plan. I think there's some kind of script that's followed, at least for the first part. So they're getting to be a much better produced product, if you will. So worth a listen if you've got the time, but we'll go through some highlights here to help everybody out.
Absolutely.
That doesn't have the time. So the big news was the end of the pre-sale, right? So that wrapped up earlier in the week. The top 6, which everybody was focused on, right? Because those are the ones that are going to get to design the cards, and that was where the race really was. And I think the number 7 guy got beat out right at the end, so it was a race right to the finish. The thing that amazed me is just the hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of tokens that these folks got together. And what I've learned, both from listening to the AMA and from asking around a little bit, is I know for a fact 5 of the 6 of the winners were pools. So
I was going to ask that if they were pools. I know card auctions for sure was. Because Dwayne was a part of that.
Yeah, Red Panda, it's in the name. Crypto Reaper, I'm pretty sure those guys. That's Neoxian, I think. And those guys were talking about a pool. And Psy Guy is Immortal Gods, and that definitely was a pool. And then the card auctions and Moriarty. Moriarty actually came on during the AMA and said that they were a
talking.
Pool.
Yeah.
Yep. So it wasn't one person that was winning these things. It was folks having to band together. And the other interesting thing is right now I know one of the so-called design a summoner reward is up for auction. So Marcus of Card Auctions is I think that's him is auctioning off that. And I think the top bid right now is 10 grand. So big money if you want to live in Splinterlands forever. It's on the auction blog. I don't know many details. I just heard a bid come in during the AMA and it was 10 grand. So there's a lot of money being thrown around up at the top. But really exciting, right? They hit the number that they were trying to get. There were 1 million packs that went out. Now that's including the bonus packs. So they didn't quite get there with just everybody's using their vouchers. There were, I think, less than 200,000 that were unused. Less than 200,000 that were unused. But they hit the 1 million number mark. So the next kind of phase is more vouchers, right? So we're going to get into phase 2, December the 8th. That's the next big day. That's when Chaos Legion will start. If you bought these the pre-sale packs, you'll be able to open them then. If you're winning packs tonight, that's when you'll be able to open them. And then the voucher floodgates are going to open. Everybody's going to get twice as many vouchers as they did before, and they're going to sell 2 million packs. So it's a little tricky on how this is going to work with phase 2, because it's going to run through 2 million packs. You need vouchers to buy them, and they're going to keep it running through the 2 million packs. So theoretically, this double voucher ends at the end of a month. That's enough vouchers. If everybody who got vouchers went out to buy packs, that would drain the 2 million. But we all know that's not going to happen. So what's going to happen after that month mark is they're gonna indefinitely give you a reduced number of vouchers. I'm trying to do the math off the top of my head. I think it's roughly half of what we got in phase 1. Don't quote me on that, but something like that. And then we'll continue to get those indefinitely. But they're still going to be looking to sell those 2 million packs in pre-sale. So once they hit that number, then they're going to do the open sale. Then they're going to do the public sale, right? And so then it's everybody with your cash in hand, and they're going to go as fast as they go. But that's at least January the 8th at the absolute earliest, probably later than that. You guys had some thoughts or comments?
Well, there's a whole bunch of people who are new, so I just want to show this really quick in the middle of this. So this is how it works tonight, guys. What you do is you challenge Cydrake, silver level or lower. You can challenge as many times as you want, and whoever wins the most wins the Chaos Legion pack. And it does look like there's fewer people tonight than we've had in the past, so your chance to win a Chaos Legion pack is much, much higher tonight. And it doesn't look like AC's even gotten in the middle of it yet. So we'll see how that goes. Or Spicer, for that matter. I'm pretty sure Spicer's playing Thetan Arena right now. So anyway, for those of you that are watching this for the first time, we just want to welcome you. We're super excited. Hey, Bluebird. Nice to see you. I would say not to go to Novice. He will see what your packs are. I mean, it's really a matter of whoever wins the most. So just start sending those challenges. We do this every week. So we just want to welcome you. For those of you who don't know, we are part of the YGG GameHunters. And we do this every Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And whoever beats Cydrake wins the Chaos Legion pack, or your choice, up to a $10 gold foil. And you can choose which one you want. Then we usually spin the Wheel of Fun, and Danger always gives us a little bit of fun there as well. And so anyway, all you have to do is challenge Cydrake. It is Cydrake. So, and you can challenge him as many times as you want. Whoever wins the most is the one who ends up winning the Chaos Legion or gold foil. That's how it works. And then the other one is just on on the Wheel of Fun. That's just a random name picked, and that person wins. So anyway, so feel free to continue to challenge him as many times as you want tonight, guys, and we'll go from there. So, all right, Danger, sorry for interrupting, but go ahead and continue.
Oh, no problem. So that's the deal with the pre-sale. Moving into phase 2 of the second phase of pre-sale, right? Really, what it is. But you'll be able to open packs, I guess. So it's not really pre-sale. We wanted to talk a little bit about the bulk buy. I know you'd mentioned that earlier. Yep. Aggro did go into that a little bit during the AMA, and he's pushed some notes out about what that means if somebody wants to go in. Now the bulk buy, I think the minimum is $100,000 buy, right? So $100,000 worth of cards. What you would get for that, though, and for any of the bulk buys, I think in any amount is just potions. So no bonus packs, no percent off. You're still paying the same price. But he'll give you enough potions to open all the packs that you buy with one or the other, depending on how much you buy into it. So, is it an advantage? Yes, technically, but I don't think he's really giving anything away to anybody.
Not for $100,000. No.
So, the interesting news is he claims that already $1.6 million worth of packs have been spoken for, and he has received funds for, I think, 1.3 million worth of them directly to him. So if you're doing that, you're dealing directly with the man himself. So already some interest generated. But the good thing for all of us regular common folk, is so everybody's interested in the airdrop cards, right? If you have so many packs, then you're eligible for an airdrop as they're released. If you buy packs within the first 24 hours, it doesn't matter how many millions sell that first day, you will get all the airdrops. So you will get airdrop. You're gonna miss the first 3 because those are all the pre-sale and then phase 2 sale. But you'll get 4 through, I think it's 15 or 16. You'll get all those. You'll be eligible for those if you buy within the first 24 hours. It doesn't matter how many million they sell. So, I mean, you may want to think about it. I know the vouchers going forward will be used to get bonus packs. So you might have to, do that weigh that in your mind. Is it worth it to wait and get bonus packs, or is it worth it to get the airdrop cards? That's me shrugging my shoulders. I don't know. But something to think about nonetheless.
So Danger, what is your thought on it? I mean, like, what are you thinking you're going to do? Like, what's your tactic that you're thinking about? Like, there's a lot of FOMO going on. There's no doubt. There's a whole bunch of people worried that 12 million packs are going to sell out in like 30 seconds. So what are you thinking about this, Danger?
Yeah. So I don't know. That's a lot of money, right? That's a lot of packs. So what is it? 12 times 4. That's almost $50 million that the company would have to get in a short amount of time. And they've been pretty transparent about it, right?
Yeah.
Agrode is saying we've gotten this money so far. You can do the math in your head. Here's how much is left.
Well, and $1.3 million is not 1.3 million packs either.
No.
Let's remember that, guys. Okay.
Yes.
It's much less than that.
$4 per. So,
So
that's just.
I think there's going to be packs. Definitely for the first 24 hours. I think they'll make it through the first couple of weeks. Will it make it a month? I don't know. That might be a 50-50 toss up. For me, I don't know that I would bet either way. I don't think they'll go.
It's good for the game that when there's packs, like the onboarding, and we've seen this at YGG as well. The onboarding is harder when there's no packs because all the prices just skyrocket, and you do want new players to be able to play. So,
exactly.
Oh, I agree, and that's part of the reason why there's 15 million packs to go out, and so I don't know if you guys are watching the rate at which the reward cards are going out either, but I think we're through 15%. Let me check real quick.
That's a good number. That's a good number to see.
Yeah, so that's the number that I like to watch. That really kind of, to me indicates how fast these things are going out. So the highest number here is 15.5%. So 15.5% of the Venari Heatsmiths have been minted now. So that's pretty slow. I mean, I think these will make it through the whole year, the reward cards. So that's a good indicator, right? You'll still be able to get those. Those won't dry up immediately. So that's good. But the packs, I don't know. It's a tough call how long they're going to last.
My only concern, and I know that I've said this before, my concern has nothing to do with the packs, okay? Because everybody knows that if you're playing the game, what really matters, is how many cards are ripped, right? Like you want an influx of cards because that drives the prices down. If you sell 15 million packs and only 10% of those packs gets opened, like that is
that could impact.
really bad. Like
It's really bad
personally,
for
what I had said, I think I said this last week, what I would like to see happen, I would like to see if you're going to do a bulk buy, if you're going to spend $1 million on cards, I would like to see 25% of them have to be ripped. I'd love to see some sort of an agreement made there so that if somebody comes in and just swoops up, all these cards, you gotta at least put some back into the ecosystem. But it's there. Whoever buys it, it's theirs. They can do whatever they want with it. So
Yeah, and I don't think Aggro is ever going to
no,
do that.
he won't.
Right? He's kind of a super capitalist, if there is such a thing, right? And you'll get this from him if you watch him in an AMA. I know there was a question that came up this week about vacant accounts and accounts that are idle, that are not getting used. And somebody asked, well, should the team take the cards or the vouchers or the whatever out of the account? And he said, no, you'll have to kill me before I let that happen.
Yeah.
So, I think
which
he's
is
going to
great.
sell these packs and what happens.
Yeah, and I mean, regardless, we know that everything has been very, very successful. We know like I said, we know that there's a ton of FOMO going on. There is. Everybody's worried that it's going to be gone in seconds, and nobody's going to be able to get it. And I just think that that's not realistic. I really do. So, all right, keep going, Danger. What else?
Yeah, we are talking about 2 millions.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah, millions and millions of dollars.
Right.
Yeah, it's not trivial. Yeah, so they spend a lot of time talking about quality of life, talking about maintenance screens and talking about, I know that there were quite a few questions about taxes and helping the team to provide that kind of information out to all the users in a much more seamless and I don't know, my history doesn't go back very far. I've got a couple hundred rentals and they put a bunch of things on it every day, so I think my history only goes back 3 days, so that doesn't help me very much. But yeah, there was a lot of talk about those kind of things, about getting tickets down. That's still an issue. Let's see, Hardpoint was spend a little bit of time talking about and he's the lead of engineering. He was talking about the number of times that a Splinterland window gets opened a day, the number of times the site gets accessed, and it's millions of times a day. So those good numbers. They talked about that. They talked a little bit about we're still working on land, because of course everybody asks when land. One thing that I thought was very interesting that I think kind of slipped out of the bag was that at one point in time, Agrode was talking with Nate Aguila, the head of creative, and he was talking about the next airdrop after Dr. Blight. And he mentioned a name called Silas. And when he said the name, if you were watching Nate's face, his eyes popped open. Like Agrode said something that he wasn't supposed to say. And so Nate kind of blew it off and said something about, oh, well, I don't know, and maybe boss fights or something like that. So keep the name Silas, just keep it in the back of your mind. They didn't reveal a lot other than the name, but that might be something to note.
Yeah, we all know that everything is still very, very early. They've got a ton of plans still. And by the way, the Greyborn says, "Good game, Cydrake. Good game." So,
They are playing so hard today.
Oh my! Look at that, Cydrake. Loss.
Yeah.
Loss.
I will have to. I will have to improve.
Well, I might have posted over in Splinterlands General, so I know that there's a whole bunch of people that are coming in that are from Splinterlands General as well, and you guys are more than welcome to come and join us. Just play at that silver level, and we'll just go from there. So, anyway, continue, Danger.
So yeah, let's see, where was I? Yeah, they talked a little bit about trying to get here's that 1.6 million that I was talking about right there. That's already come in for the big purchases. But again, that's a drop in the bucket. It's $50 million ish worth of cards that are coming out in general sale. So no worries there. Aggro would spend a little bit of time talking about trying to get guilds to join, and you may have seen a note about if you can get a large group of folks to join. Aggro will give you a tract of land and a bunch of other benefits. I think like a fully leveled up guild hall or guild with the guild hall. So they're trying to get in, and that's not a trivial buy either. He said, that's probably millions of dollars coming in to get that. But they are trying to attract big groups of folks as opposed to the onesie twosies. So YGG might not be alone in the world of Splinterlands very long as the big fish, right?
No, I don't
There
think
may be
so.
others.
Yeah, we have heard rumor that there's at least two more that are coming in. So, yeah. Anyway, continue.
And so he talked a little bit about other games, and he didn't go into detail, but he said Aggroed is very interested in mini games, and I think somebody made a comment about the vouchers just being another currency, and would it be possible to reduce the number of currencies because it's getting confusing? And Aggroed said no. If anything, he wants more currencies for all these mini games that are coming. So,
Yeah, sure.
so I think they're really going to open this up, right? And Splinterlands is just kind of going to be the nucleus, and all these other things, all these other games. I mean, the land is going to be a game within the game, right? And I think that's what he envisions is if card games isn't your thing, maybe there's other things that Splinterlands
Mm-hmm.
does that you can get into.
Well,
So
didn't he say there was like 3 or 4 other games that were being proposed to him? So
I think
very,
there's
very
other things
cool.
that they are working on, right? So there's this
Mm-hmm.
bookshelf comment, right? Create a bookshelf, and that's what he meant with this other stuff to look at. No, I'm not. There we go. That guy. So yeah, go away. Yeah. So they want to do other things, which is exciting, right? It brings in new folks that, like I said, maybe don't have an interest in card games but want to do something else, and they try to facilitate that. So it'll be interesting. We'll see.
Absolutely.
Let's see. So more on SPS, right? They're working on the governance right now. I think it's just a Google Doc where folks can go in and vote on good ideas. But Hardpoint said that they're working on trying to implement that. And again, they reiterate over and over again, you want to hold SPS, you want to stake SPS. All the good stuff is going to come to those who have lots of SPS. So I mean, do what you can, do what you feel is best. But I tend to believe them. They keep repeating that over and over, so it's hard not to believe them. Let's see. And then I think that they showed some artwork, right? And Nate was on early,
It
and
looks
he
amazing.
showed a bunch of stuff.
Have they stated if any of these cards are going to have like an animated artwork, like the card itself has an animation, like when you play it, or anything else like that?
So Nate wants to animate all the cards, and more than just like a static pose. He wants an attack pose, a defeat pose, a victory pose. He wants all these different things. The
That's
trouble
awesome.
is he's trying to figure out how to do it to run on a browser, because a lot of people are playing on their phones, and he doesn't want to chew up data,
Right.
right?
Right. Makes
So
sense.
Mhm.
so they're trying to figure out a way to optimize that. And I think that's really going to be the crux of the problem, because I'll scroll down here towards the bottom, and there are some animated cards. They have them already.
It looks
It's
absolutely
just
incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just trying to make them fit and work so that everybody has has a good experience and doesn't, like I said, lose all their data.
Ultims, I agree with you. That first one does look like Nocturne for sure. It looks awesome.
Yeah, and so these are fantastic. They just keep getting better and better.
I don't know
right?
who the artist is that they hired for this one, or the artists, but it just, like you said, it just keeps getting better and better. They have taken such a step up, and it's just so cool to watch. And it's been fun to watch the iterations.
Yeah. So Nate said that I think he said they have 20 artists on the team, and they want to grow. Right. He said they want to grow. He said they've got all kinds of things that they want to do, and not enough people to do them. So he was talking about growing that group by 5 or 10 times over, I don't know how long, but he wants to grow the group so they can do more. So I'll scroll down to the neutral. So this guy, they were talking about, this is the Chaos. I can't remember the Chaos Lord's name, but this is his number one guy, right? This is supposed to be the general that's leading the Chaos invasion, that legendary. Awesome. Yeah, so real cool. Some kind of steampunk biomechanical stuff.
Look at that dragon right there.
New dragons.
I saw that. I'm like, oh man, that looks so good.
Yeah, they're really cool. Good. I don't know if you can notice this, but he's got a bunch of arrows hanging out of his head.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been beat up a little bit, which is really cool. Yeah. So yeah, really cool. And yeah, the animations, they've got them. I mean, they show these every AMA.
They've animated these things. They look great.
Yeah. So they're just, like I said, trying to figure out how to get them into the game without eating up too much data for everybody. But I'm sure it's coming. Like everything else, they're working on it. And I think so. Just about brings me to the end.
New. I'm definitely
some new wallpapers.
I'm definitely getting that dragon wallpaper. Like, I don't usually have a wallpaper on my second monitor, but that one is going to be definitely that one. I mean, it's the last dragon right there. Look, he's battled. He's battle worn. It's just awesome. I love it. Yeah, absolutely cool. Love it. So, Cydrake, let's check in. How are things going for you? Let's go ahead and look at mine so that I can see.
So painful. These new players are really, really tough.
Guys, that's amazing though. Like we've said this, like it doesn't matter how many times you beat Cydrake, you have to beat him more than everybody else. That's how it works. And you have 32 minutes to do it. So I see so far we've got Zed has beat him once, AGPL's once, Spirari has beat him 1, 2, 3 times, and it looks like Don Gray has beat him 3 times as well. 1, 2 times. So it's going well, guys. And once again, we just appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with us tonight. Yeah, 2 for Don Gray and 3 for Spirari. So we'll kind of keep up on that. So one of the things that we definitely wanted to talk about tonight, obviously, a lot of people are talking about, hey, is YGG going to do a big group buy? And a little bit of inside baseball right now, because I know a lot of the people in our group have been talking about it. And I just want to explain to you just a little bit about this without opening too much of a can of worms here. When YGG turns into a sub-DAO, when YGG SPL turns into a sub-DAO, that means we are actually procuring the assets of YGG for the sub-DAO. We do not have a treasury that is built up yet. It is our job to help fund that treasury so that all of the token holders and YGG and everybody is able to profit from those holdings, or for it to, at the very least, to be self-sustaining. So I know a lot of people have thrown around YGG is going to do a big $1 million buy or whatever else. And the truth of the matter is we have not heard anything about that at all. In fact, I don't even know with the sub-DAO coming if that is even something that can even take place, like if it's even possible, because it would need to go back to the core team, back to the financial team, and a proposal would need to be made, and then it would need to work not only for them, but it would have to work well, not only work for YGG, but it'd have to work for the sub-DAO as well. And so how all of that works. So I know a lot of people are saying, oh, YGG is going to make, be one of these $1 million, pack buys. And I'm telling you, I'm not going to rule it out, but in regards to a huge, large group pool that is going to happen, we have already done this once. We did it with the voucher sale. There was 50 packs that were purchased. So I just it's not that it's off the table. Nothing is off the table. That's the wonderful thing about decentralization. If there are enough people, this is what I heard. I heard that if we could raise the capital ourselves, as in the player base, as in everybody watching here, can raise the capital, and we're not talking about $100,000 buy, guys. We already know the $100,000 level is not worth it. I've used Danger as an example as well. Like, I know a group of his friends were looking at it as well. Like, does it make sense to do a $100,000 buy? It does not make sense to do a $100,000 buy. You don't get that much in return. So unless we have somebody in here like Cydrake who's going to drop $500,000, and then let everybody else come alongside him, a group buy is not something, especially without governments being in place for the sub-DAO, that we're necessarily looking at. Now, that being said, if you want us to put a form out, we can put a form out to see who is interested. And I know that we would want real hard numbers and data. And Danger, one of the things that has come up many times, these group buys, do they require vouchers? Can you give us some insight on that?
So it depends, right? If you want to do it during phase 2, which is December the 8th through roughly January the 8th, you're going to need vouchers. If you do it after, if you do it once public sale, if you want bonus packs, so like Untamed, right? If I bought, I'm trying to remember, I think if I bought like 200 packs, I got 10 bonus packs or something like that, or 100 packs, I got 10 bonus packs, something like that. So if you want those bonus packs during public sale, you have to use your vouchers. So if let's just use that 110. So I would need 100. So I need $400 to buy 100 packs, and then I would need 10 vouchers to get 10 free packs. So if your mass buy happens during public sale and everybody says, well, I want free packs because we're buying this millions, well, you're going to have to pony up however many thousand vouchers that is, which folks may or may not have. That's
right. Well, again, I know it has come up multiple times, and every time Aggroed starts talking about this, it seems like we have a ton of people that come forward in the Discord and everything else and starts talking about, oh my gosh, are we doing a group buy? Are we doing a big group sale? Like we have tried this with the vouchers involved. So the question then comes into the general sale, because a lot of people are very, very nervous that there's not going to be enough packs. And I say to that, I really think there's going to be enough packs. I could be wrong.
Yes.
I could be wrong. I could be.
So I think the teams are going to be very transparent about these big buys that come in, right? I think we're going to get an update every week from Aggro that says, okay, next week there's another however many dollars flowing in, and here is the total. I think we're going to see that week to week as we get up to that public sale, and so you have an idea. If 3/4 of the packs are still available, they're probably not going to sell out. Now, if he gets these big buys and more than half of them are gone, yeah, maybe I'd be worried. So we're just going to have to see how the money comes in.
And Greyborn just said, what if it runs out though? And to me, I say, if it runs out, then I buy on the secondary market. Like right now, $7 a pack. When you look at what's going on with Untamed, $7 a pack is a steal. Like, it's amazing.
And also that means that all the cards and everything in Splinterlands, also the SPS tokens, everything will increase in the price.
Everything boosts.
I think
Everything
that's
boosts
going to
at that
happen.
point.
Everything
Yeah.
boosts. So that way, you could also sell some assets and just buy second market. But I don't. It's really difficult for that. Many other projects that are really popular aren't able to achieve that. Everything. And well, it depends on the quantity of the asset. But in this case, there are millions of packs. So I don't think so. I don't think that they are going to be sold out in a couple of minutes.
No, 50 million in a couple of minutes. I mean, although that would be cool to watch that happen.
Yeah,
that would be amazing.
Cool for all of us.
That would be super cool to watch that happen. But I mean, and the other thing that we say a lot, in regards to this, and I know Danger has harped about it as well. Like, guys, we are talking about packs. That doesn't mean there's not going to be cards available. So, and what we tell everybody when you're playing this game is it's all about your cards. And the packs are a gamble. Danger, for instance, if you were going to do a mass opening to get a really good chance of getting the legendaries that you think that you need to get, how many packs do you feel like you need to open?
Well, here, I'll use a real example. Towards the end of Untamed, I did a 50-pack rip and got 0 legendaries.
50 that are now worth $100 each right now.
Yep. I opened 5 of them, or 50 of them, got no legendaries. So out of 250 cards, 0 legendaries. So that's possible, right? And it could get even worse. I mean, you could get no epics in theory. It's a huge gamble.
Bakuoni says to get maxed all cards, you need to get maxed all cards. I'm not sure that's correct.
No.
That you would need 2,400 packs. I don't think that's right. I think it's more than that.
Yeah, I think that just numbers wise, yes. I think from a numbers perspective, yes. But every legendary can be one of 20 legendaries, so you might wind up with 20 of one and 0 of another. I think it would be on the order of 50,000. I mean, it would be a ton of packs to try to get all the legendaries.
AJPL said, I ran the numbers on this actually. Assuming the card distribution is similar to Untamed, you need 3,000 packs to get a full set of maxed out cards. But Clove and Gank said roughly that number, that's like a low ball. Well, yeah, because you're talking about RNG in regards to legendary, right? Like that's the problem. I don't think your problem would be common, rare, or even epic to get maxed out cards. I think your problem is going to be with your legendary cards.
Yeah, I mean, I think you run into a situation where you're trading legendaries to get the ones you need, and I think 3,000 packs does that, sure. But who's to say that you don't get a bunch of, what's the worst one, like the Glordiax Magus, right? I think that's the lowest valued one in Untamed, and somebody else doesn't get a whole bunch of Jodens, and then where are you, right? It's just such a gamble. I mean, that's really what it is. It's hard to tell people. It's hard to convince people of that, right?
Yeah. Well, Altman's, just so you know, Cydrake goes straight down the line. So whoever challenges him first, it just goes straight down. So he just goes click, 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 and goes from there. So Juno Ko says legendaries are actually not the hard part. And I would love to hear why you think it's not the hard part. Also, just so you know, you have 20 minutes Bakuoni, not 30 minutes. Are there any matches that we need to watch here that were particularly impressive, Cydrake? Like, what are you thinking?
Well, there are so many battles right now. Them have like legendary cards and really powerful cards.
Here.
So I think
what I've noticed though, I'm looking through a lot of these people who have beat you. I'm looking at these people who have beat you, and a lot of them are using the reward cards. And there was one that I saw specifically it's this one. This is the one that I want to show. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show this one right here. This one is Cydrake against Spearman. And if I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize. Spearer 4511. So I'm going to turn off my audio. Okay, so once again, look at this. Cydrake has got some reward cards that he's got in there too with the Wavesmiths. But like it really, look, I think that this is a very underrated card. Torrillo is a fantastic card. Danger, what do you think about these lineups that we see right here?
Yeah, it's tough without the rule set. That's, you know,
What is that rule set?
you're going to
Doesn't
have to press
say.
go to see the rule set.
Yep. Let's see it. It looks
Ooh,
like
lost
lost
legendaries.
legendaries may not be used, which is
Yeah,
fine. I mean,
yeah, speed kills.
speed is what is.
The kitty
I mean,
is tough, and just speed.
Kitty's tough to beat, but he's got Lear with him, so +2 to armor. Everybody does friendly fire, and all the enemies receive blind. So that's gonna be. It's gonna be tough. Let's see here.
Yeah, maybe if they had a couple more ranged. Yeah, that Sea Serpent's gonna be tough to beat. Have to do a lot of damage. It's because it's gonna get a double heal now.
Oh man, Cydrake, he took you.
Oh.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I mean, but just looking at it, I would have said that it would have gone your way for sure. Here's another one where Spurrier is basically playing with a different deck, which I actually appreciate that a ton. That he then came in to play with you. Again, how much have we been hearing? Jin Renova is a beast.
Yes.
Absolutely. Very, very difficult. Look, he doesn't even have melee on the front. All monsters have the knockout ability, even with a mana cap of 19. Like, he literally has a magic user as his front line. That's insane. I love the fact you're using Uraeus. Wow. And you couldn't touch Djinn Renova. That is, guys,
Yeah.
that is a fantastic lineup to keep in mind. That is one that I'm going to remember for sure. That was really good. So great job on those guys. That was very, very interesting. Okay, so Juno Ko says, so not counting airdrops, if you buy 3K packs, you end up with about 1.9 times the amount of starting legendaries using potions. And then he says, or she says, you will most likely end up selling some extra legendaries to complete airdrops, which we said, and complete epics. Epics are the hardest to max collect. Interesting. No, I guess that makes sense, because epics still take more cards than legendaries to yeah, I guess that makes sense, because you still need more epics to be able to max them. Really danger. So Junokeo, that's a fantastic point here. So we've had a lot of people who are here tonight. So one of the things that I definitely want you guys to be aware of is we do this stream every Saturday night at 10 p.m. And this is the way it works. You have 1 hour to beat Cydrake. Cydrake is about a silver 1-ish player. Just like myself, he has boosted some seasons into gold, sometimes not. And the way it works is this: you challenge him as many times as you want, and whoever beats him the most ends up getting a Chaos Legion pack. So, and then we do a Wheel of Fun as well, and we start adding people into that as well. For those of you who haven't met us, I'm Last Dragon. I'm part of the GameHunters. I'm also the community leader for YGG for Splinterlands. This is Cydrake. He is one of the GameHunters as well, and he is the community leader for Latam. And also, we have Danger here, and Danger is one of our game ambassadors for Splinterlands that hangs out with us in our area. I met Danger at the beginning of my time playing. So we know that a lot of people come and they just bring you news. They tell you what's going on. They tell you what's happening with Splinterlands. But we feel like if the community isn't involved, like, what's the point? So, and we love giveaways just like everybody else, but we would rather you have to earn the giveaway. So obviously we've got the random thing that's there as well. But, we got to make sure that we're making you earn it as well. I know one of the things that we talked about this week, last week, very heavily, was Danger was talking about how much he loves the Rusty Android. And Danger, I would love you to go into why Rusty Android is so undervalued right now.
So yeah, I think we were talking about this last week, right? So Rusty Android at level 1 has Magic Reflect. Which not a lot of things have. I think the only other there are a couple of things, right? So there's Oster Rotwell, who's the Death Summoner, and he gives everybody Magic Reflect. And there's Prismatic. What's it called?
Oh, yeah.
I gotta look because I can't remember anything. I'm old.
Energy?
Sorry.
Plasma, I think.
Prismatic Energy, right? Prismatic Energy.
Energy. Yeah.
And there might be some more, but so the thing about Rusty Android is relatively inexpensive. I think it's less than $5, and those other two cards, the Prismatic Energy and the Oster, I know they're more than 20. So you can get a hold of one relatively cheap, and if you're in bronze, it seems like everybody likes to spam magic. Like that just seems like a winning combo in bronze. So if you've got something that does reflect, and better yet, if you put something that heals, that has tank heal behind your Rusty Android that can keep your Rusty Android alive, you can just you'll just go right through those magic spammers. And so it's just a great combo. I mean, I think I have a replay if you want me to pull it up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Bring it up so that we can see it.
See, give me a minute or two.
Yeah, absolutely. Failed Summoner, yes, but Failed Summoner you have to boost to be able to get your Magic Reflect, don't you? Hold on, let me just double check.
No.
I might have been completely wrong with that.
That's correct. The thing about Failed Summoner is that it's Earth, right? So you can only play Earth and use it. With the Rusty Android, it's neutral. So you can use it almost all the time.
Yep, you're right. The other thing that we want to talk about that we've been talking about, guys, is one of the things that we are trying to do, and especially since we have so many new faces that are here tonight, is GameHunters specifically, our channel. We have been trying very, very hard to get our 100 subscribers. So I have just posted that link. That will definitely work this time. We have 4 left. We need 4 people, if they can, to go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we will be able to not have a mile-long link anymore. That is there for YouTube. So, and also this is your 11-minute warning, guys. So I know Cydrake is literally going through and ending battles as quick as he can. All right, and we're gonna bring up Danger's screen now as well. So thank you so much, guys, for following that YouTube channel, because that is the one that we are just trying to get our own custom URL on so that we can get past that. So we also, for those of you that don't know, the Game Hunters meets every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we go through all the games that we are seeing. We've worked a lot with PlayToEarn.net. It is a community stream. There is usually 10 people in here, and we are talking about the latest and greatest games that we're enjoying that are blockchain games. And tomorrow is going to be Space Misfits and Crypto Fights. So we're going to start with Crypto Fights, go into Space Misfits, plus talk about 5 games that are up and coming. So we would love you guys to come and join us as well. We usually do prizes and giveaways there as well. So yeah. So Danger, take it away. Let's talk about this specifically. And if you can, roll up a little bit further, because I think you're...
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, get it so we can see it.
So this is a thing you will see pretty often in. Let me try to center it a little bit better here. Yeah, there we go. You'll see this pretty often down in bronze, right? Here's my opponent down at the bottom using using Alric, and you're going to see a lot of Wavesmith because it's got that awesome ability, right, with +2 armor, and then they're just going to sprinkle in whatever magic monsters they've got, right, just to try to overwhelm you with magic, and this is something that you just see over and over and over in bronze. Bronze 2 and below, really bronze 2, bronze 3, and beginner. And all I've got on top, Rusty Android, and then a healer. And this lineup, I don't think the Rusty Android does much of anything other than sit there and get shot and let the bad guys, or let my opponent kill himself, so to speak. So I'll start this up here.
So the whole plan is to basically take it to,
and then reflect back, and down one goes,
and let them kill themselves,
and then heal.
I remember us using Kelp to give us card power boost at the beginning.
And yep, and now it's all over, right? They've got nothing to do any damage, and so the Rusty Android can just take its time, and it really does take its time.
Yeah, especially with that, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's done.
But but I think the Rusty Android is, I don't know, $4 or $5, and can just win you a bunch of matches in bronze if
Let's
that's
look
where
right
you're
now
at.
where we're at. We'll look right now and see how much he costs.
It's really cheap.
It's super cheap. I know that. It is $2.70 right now.
Oh,
so here he
better.
is. So, and as he levels up, does he get anything else except? No, it looks like he's just. He gets a little bit more health. It looks like, and a little bit faster.
It's nothing fancy, but down in bronze, everybody's using magic.
And this is a reward card, which means that it will probably be fine with modern, correct?
No, I think he goes away.
Sure? Does he go away? Okay.
Yep, he's got the old border on it, so he will be unavailable.
So
in modern, but we still got a ways to go on that. Nobody's announced that.
They haven't really said when we're. Greatborn, you can get one if you want. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, it's not financial advice here, that's for sure. So, but
if you struggle against magic, I mean, that's my bit of advice. If you're having problems beating the folks who are running just as much magic as they can, yeah, it's a good alternative.
So I think it's time to look and see how Cydrake is doing again. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up. That's all right. We're going to see how he's doing. So I'm going to put his name in here. It looks like, oh, wow. All right, Cydrake. We might need to start boosting Cydrake a little bit.
Yeah. Well, actually, the rule was not renting or something like that, but I think it's time to improve.
It's almost time to do it.
Yeah.
All right, so I can see. I know that Zed has 2 wins now. Bluebird. I know that Spurreri. I need to see how many wins he has. So I think I can go to his. Yep. Okay, he has won 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 against Spurreri. So we'll put Cydrake back in. I just need to make sure it's fair because we have 6 minutes to go, and then Cydrake will stop accepting battles, and we'll sort everything out from there. So there are a lot of people that are in Twitch tonight, and I just want to make sure that we I want to make sure that we get you guys all into the Wheel of Fun tonight as well. So 4511. Yeah, I would really like to know how to say your name at some point. So I'm getting back to Cydrake as well. So Spurreri has 4. So we're looking to see who's got more than 4. AJPL I think has 2. 2 for AJPL. Don Gray, how many do you have? look here. 1, 2. So he's got 2 wins, so we're okay there. So far, it looks like the one to beat is 4511 Spee-Rare. Okay. Spee-Rare. Okay, Greyborn's got 2. Spurrier. My last Micro 97531. How many wins would you say you have? I can look it up right now as well. Give me a sec. So that's the end of this. Always ends up making sure that we're being fair here. Baku's got 1, 2. It looks like Blue Bear looks like he actually might be doing okay here. Micro 97 as well. So we'll look at Blue Bear for a sec. 1, 2 wins, so we're all right there. And then we'll go to Cydrake, back to Cydrake here. And then Baku, looks like you've got, and he was late, I know, 1, 2 as well, so we're okay. It looks like, I want to double check Zed too. Let's go ahead and put this up here so that you guys can all see it. It looks like Zed's got 2 wins against Cydrake, which is great. Okay. So far, it has definitely been... We'll double check Baku. Did we check Baku on it yet? I think he's only got 2 wins. 1, 2, 3 wins. Okay. All right. I see you, Baku. Okay. And AJPL, I just want to double check and make sure you've only got 2 wins against him. 1, 2, 3 wins as well. So it's kind of coming down to the wire, guys. And it goes in order. Guys, it goes in order. So we do not play favorites in regards to this. Whoever gets the most, right down to there. There's 3 minutes left. So it's getting tight. It's getting close. Cydrake, are you nervous?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Gohan said we need 1 more sub on YouTube. So if you have not subbed on our YouTube, please go there and do it. Like, if you have not done it, I would absolutely love you to. I would love you to go and do that. That would be amazing. And those of you guys that have come over here, Altums, if you are the 100th, I will send you at least a gold foil. Let me see here. Yep, here it is. Whoever is the 100th. It's right there. It's right there. The link is there. Whoever is number 100 will get a gold foil. That is awesome. So, yeah, all of a sudden, oh, I get a gold foil if I sub. Oh, okay. 1 minute left, Cydrake. So this is your final battle. Okay. No, you cannot unsub and resub, AJ. Come on, man. But I do appreciate you doing it already. Altums is the 100th. I can double check it. I'll double check it in a second here. We're still... This. Give me a sec. I'll look right now. All right, you got less than a minute. So this is your final battle, Cydrake, and we will see who ends up winning.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and look at this.
With all my power.
With all your power. 102 subscribers now. Let's see who subbed. Okay. Close that. All right. I'm looking who the 100th sub is, while at the same time we're trying to see who the winner for Cydrake is as well. Give me just a second. You should be able to see that. Let's see here. Did the person come in?
I'm not really sure what. There,
Was that the
there's
final one? Did you get it?
yeah. This is the final one. Final battle.
Oh, let's look here. I'm in the middle of looking for who actually won, while at the same time we're just continuing to go. Um, I'm pretty sure I know who it is. I'm pretty sure it was Altum's. So normally we can see in the back end. So this is the final battle of the night right now, and he is playing against Micro 97, which actually could put us in a tie if Micro 97 wins, I believe. I need to double check that right now. Hold on.
Oh, really? Wow.
I think Micro had three. I thought he had 3 wins against you. I'm looking right now. One. No, no, this would not do it. He's got 2 losses and 2 wins against you.
Oh,
So, all right. All right.
Spurrier.
You win the Chaos Legion free pack
Ah.
tonight. Congratulations. Woo! So now what we're going to do is we're going to start working on the Wheel of Fun. So, so it's Barrere. I need you to. I can find your account through Cydrake. So I will send that to you after the stream is over, and we'll go from there. So you won the Chaos Legion pack tonight. Danger also has a pack to give away, and we're going to work on the Wheel of Names now. So, Danger, like, let's talk a little bit about a little more, since we're doing a whole bunch of paperwork and all that sort of stuff right now, just trying to get everybody ready. Cydrake, we haven't really talked as much with you as well now that you're done playing games and everything.
Yeah.
Um, what are your thoughts? I mean, are you happy with the voucher system? Are you unhappy with it? Like, personally, I think it's fair. I do feel like it's better than just opening it up. I mean, at least it's a good attempt.
Yeah, well, it's really difficult in this kind of projects to control the whales, because many people are trying to buy as many assets as possible, and some of them all the they have all the money just to buy as many packs as they want. And I think the vouchers is one really good tool in order to do this. The other thing is that the vouchers are going to be useful for the next releases and the next expansions and many different pre-sales. Maybe they are going to use even the vouchers for future land sales, maybe. So I really love the vouchers. I think it's a really good system. And on the other hand, regarding the quantities or the quantities of the legion packs that they are going to launch, I think it's a really good amount. And for example, in other trading card games, they also print many cards. They print many package and many booster packs. And yes, sometimes it takes like a couple of months just to or weeks just to sort out everything physically speaking.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are talking about digital assets. So I think yes, they maybe they could sold out in a couple of maybe weeks, because it's different here, because you can buy it, and there are many different payment methods right now. You can pay it with cryptos. You can pay it with PayPal. So it's really easy just to buy the packs. It's not like with the physical ones that, for example, in my case, when I want to buy some booster packs from Pokemon, I have to talk to the store and see, and just try to reserve uh, a couple of packs. And it's really difficult, but here it's really easy just to buy some packs, just by um, having everything in order, having your cryptos and having the exact amount that you are going to spend, and that's it. But I
Yeah.
think it's a really good system, the vouchers and what they are trying to do.
Yeah, I agree. So, okay, so here's the Wheel of Fun, guys. And I need everybody to look and make sure that their name is on there. Here's the only rule. If you do not have a Splinterlands account, I cannot send you anything. So it would be
Yeah,
great.
sure.
It would be great if you guys okay, we missed Gray. All right, I'm just gonna put you as Grayborn. Okay. Okay. If you do not see your name on here, especially those of you that are watching Spurrare, I will take care of you. Spicer, okay, Spicer, have you won twice? I have you, Bluebird, for sure. Spicer's won twice, I believe. So, yes, Spurrare, I think I have you on there. No, because Spurrare, you already won one Chaos Legion pack. So we're gonna make sure that people who have not won can participate. Demore, I know that you're on there because I put you on there. You're right here. Okay. Gohan is on there. Micro is on there. All right. Speak now or forever hold your peace, guys. I will definitely get the third R. Ultimans, you did win. You were the 100th subscriber. So I'm taking notes. So I'm sending. I've got Jay on there. Hold on just a second. I need to make sure that. Hold on. Altman. I need you to say what your in-game name is, and then we will go and we will pick out a gold foil of your choice. So, is everybody ready? This is for a Chaos Legion pack from Danger. Is everybody ready? Is there anybody else?
Let's go!
You're right. Oh, okay, great. Zed is you. Okay, great. All right, here we go. This is for the Chaos Legion pack. The Wheel of Fun is always fun. Good luck, everybody. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Crypto Dad.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, Crypto Dad. That's fantastic. That's really cool that Crypto Dad won that one. That's awesome. Congratulations, Crypto Dad.
Congratulations!
So he wins that, and then we got Spurrare that wins the challenge for the week. Guys, please make sure that you join us next week again. It is always us. It happens every week. And then Zed Kayapaba won. So this is the next part of the giveaways because he was the 100th subscriber. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for all your
We
support.
truly appreciate that. We're so tired of having. So here's the deal. I'm going to go to the marketplace right now, and you can choose whatever cards you desire up to $10, and it is a gold. So if it will load for me, that'd be great. Come on.
Yeah, the market is having some issues with the performance.
No doubt at all on that.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, we're okay here. All right, so up to $10, you can choose any of these. What do you choose? Zed?
Chun.
And I will send it to you. Speaking of which, we have already talked about these being the most undervalued cards that are out there right now because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
But they don't stay like this forever, guys. You can choose any up to $10, Zed. Any up to $10. So basically, up to the Pellicor Mercenary, you can choose any of those. Any of those. You can only have one card, though.
Yeah, don't sleep on the reward cards.
Don't sleep on those reward cards, guys. Look at how much they're all worth right now that are gold.
Yeah.
So
they'll go up.
basically,
Yep.
Heat Smith, you can choose from the Heat Smith up to the Mercenary. He's like, which one do I choose? Which one do I choose? They've been increasing. I think that when we started doing this, they were in like the $3 range, I think.
Yeah.
And they've gone up. It's also okay. So the Pellicor Mercenary is the one that you choose. I think there's only one mercenary there. So yep. All right, great. I will send that.
Nice.
I will send that Pellicor Mercenary to you right now. I believe I actually. Yep. Yep. Awesome. I actually have some as well. So, all right, I will send you that Pellicor Mercenary, Zed. And guys, what a fun stream it was. It's always a great time. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back next weekend, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Saturday. And I do believe we'll have a guest next weekend. I was talking to Jackal about that. He couldn't be with us this weekend. He'll be back next week. One of our favorite game ambassadors from Australia, from the land down under, will definitely be with us. And Cydrake, of course, will be back. Danger, I appreciate both of you guys. It's been so much fun streaming with you guys. I know that we've done this. Yeah. Cydrake and I have done this for, I think we've been doing it for 4 months now. So we're having a great time. It's been a ton of fun. And
really fun. And stressful sometimes.
It has been. So congratulations to all the winners. We will start sending those out right after the stream. And we'll talk to you guys. We'll talk to you